to do, you know? All praises, all honor, all glory be unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rokah Kodash. Shalom to the apostle elders of Green Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation to all the Akim doing and pushing this word in all honesty, truth, and sincerity worldwide. And a sincere shalom to the elect. Let me move. Get into these scriptures. Matthew is at 24:6. Yeah, Matthew chapter 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And a lot of guys act, when they see, like Putin, those guys, things escalating in the Middle East, they think, oh yeah, see, here it is, here's the end, Before those missiles fly, man, the MOTB, that MOTB has to be implemented. Slack it, 1 second. Before those missiles fly, man. Slack it. Yeah, let's get this. White Caprice pants. One walked that way, had one, this one went that way. So shame on to these other camps out here who don't properly put in order what's going to happen in these end times. Because the Lord didn't give this prophecy to everybody. He gave it to the men that he's working with, okay? To his prophets. Now you got these guys in the IUIC and many other camps that tell you that the MOTB is not what it is. There's going to be no Jacob's trouble. Edomites can make it, All those things are false doctrines, all right? And you can see that the Lord is not working with those individuals just off the doctrine alone and by their fruits, man. These guys be telling people that you could have sex on the Sabbath. Another set says that you can go in the butt, okay? So, this is the time, we're in the end of times, and it says that many false prophets shall arise, right? And that's a lot of these individuals that have arisen, these different camps that's popped up. 100% truth is the Lord is not working with them. They don't have 100% truth, okay? IUIC, and various other groups selling preset packages. What the hell is that? Where did the apostles back in the day say, come get yourself a preset package? Like, Walmart and shit. Come buy your garments. Your royal garments for $100 and something. Come buy your Bibles from us. I got a nice satchel with our name imprinted on it, and for a couple extra bucks, you could get your name imprinted on it. These guys are selling everything that's not nailed down, man. These guys are false fucking prophets, man. Okay, and they're gonna be destroyed. Thus saith the Lord. So let's go into something real quick. Remember the MOTB. Okay? Before those missiles fly, that shit has to be implemented. Okay? It has to be forced upon the whole world, man. And right now, you can say, yeah, to some degree, it is in place, but it's not fully in place, man. Because this man wants this whole society cashless. He wants this whole society to be working off of, the MOTB. There's something called the, let me get some real quick here, called the Internet of Things. Okay? So this is what this man wants to implement. I don't know if you can see it. Fucking bees, man. Notice a large amount of bees, but I don't know if you can see that. Okay? This is what this man wants to implement. Okay? And this is why the Lord is saying, let me get this scripture real quick. Revelation chapter 3 and 10. This is going into the implementation, the chip being implemented, in those times to come, soon to come. And the men of the Lord standing 10 toes down saying, no, we're not going to take those damn things. We're not going to take your devices. We're not going to take your badge of servitude. We're not going to take none of that. Okay, we're going to go by the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, what he said to do. But these other camps, like I said, they're not preparing their people. They're not giving them the right information. Okay? They're telling them deceits of their heart. They're telling them lies. Okay? So you could better understand. So let's go to Revelation chapter 3 and verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world. You know what? Let me get something real quick. Let me see something. I must see what's going on here. Hold up. Let me see something real quick. I can slack in. Oh, I knew it. Let's read that again. Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, having this truth. It's all these bees, man. Get out of here. Having this truth, right? This word, this doctrine. In fact, the scriptures tell you that what? Romans chapter 16 and verse 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them. When you go into that word mark, it's going into scopeo, okay, to watch, to observe, to diligently watch, okay? Let's get it. Scopeo, to look at, observe, to mark, to fix one's eyes upon direction. Fucking automobiles, man. They all but show me I was trying to cause an accident on your ass, man. To fix one's eyes upon direction of one's attention to anyone, to look at, to take heed to thyself, okay? To take aim at, spy, that is regard, to take regard, consider, take heed, to look at, on, mark, okay? So the scriptures are telling you what? Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. Okay? There's a lot of people out here that came into this truth. They found out the names, they took the names and threw away the names and started doing their own thing, coming up with their own doctrine. Okay? Coming up with their own doctrine. Alright? And this case where they're coming up with their own doctrine is falsehood, right? They're piecing out things. Oh, okay, yeah, you guys are Israelites, but you gotta come and buy a precept package for us. You know, oh, you gotta keep all the laws, statutes, commandments, all that bullshit, right? This is what they're telling their congregation. This is what they're telling the people. But at the same time, it's all lies. Okay? Fantasy. Because they don't go into breakdowns. They don't go into breakdowns of words. They don't go into none of that. Their whole congregation is dead from the neck up. All they know is that they're Israelite and keep law, statutes, commandments, curse out the so-called white men. You know, Edomites can make it in some of their which we'll call it doctrines. All right, but they're not warning the people right. They're not telling the people what's coming down the pipe. Let's go back into this. Let's go to Revelation chapter 3 and 10 again. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, okay? Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. What's that? That's going into the MOTB, being forced upon the whole world, okay? It's going to come upon the whole world to try them, all right? To try us. To see whether we have the Spirit or not, okay? Whether the Spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is within us. And the ones who don't have the Spirit are going to be taken, okay? And what do I mean they're going to be taken? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is going to allow them to fucking take that chip, take the MOTB, okay? He's going to allow them to take the MOTB. He's going to allow them to walk right into destruction, man, because a lot of people say that, oh, well, if you take it, you can pull it out at the last minute, okay? Ain't no last minute nothing pulling out. You take it, that's your ass. You're fucked, you're set for destruction, man. Because it tells you, anybody who takes that, well, actually, let's get that real quick, too. You take that, that's your ass, yo. Destruction is set out for you, okay? Let's go to Revelation 14 and 9, but hold up. Let's go to Revelation 14 and 9. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast or his image and receive his mark, let me go into that real quick. Paragma, okay? Ain't no second guessing there, okay? Paragma, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, of Yahweh, okay? Which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, which is righteous anger, okay? The indignation of the Lord upon these wicked ass nations, upon these wicked ass people. The Lord has set forth people for judgment, okay? It even tells you that in Job. Job chapter 30. Go to Job chapter 30 real quick. Job chapter 21 and 30. That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. Okay? And what did we just read? Let's go back into that. Revelation 14 and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of Yahweh. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Okay? So that's what you get for taking that MOTB. Now, are these people warning these people about taking the MOTB? Are they warning them and saying, hey man, you ain't supposed to be taking that. You ain't supposed to be involving yourself with that. You're supposed to be watching out for those type of things. Scopeo, watching those things. Those things that are coming down the pipe. Okay, those things that, you know, going back into Revelation 13, we're gonna be coming against. Okay, we're gonna have to face it. Oh, Revelation 3, sorry. So back in Revelation chapter 3, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon the whole, Salakia, upon all the world. Now when you go into that word world, it goes into oikomen. That means the whole world. So we know that Esau, Edom, Job 9 and 24. Let's get that real quick too as well. Job 9 and 24. Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And who did that? The Lord said that he ruleth in the kingdom of men. He set up one, he take down another. Okay? And when he's going to take down the one and rule, he gets ready to set up that one to come on high. Right? To rule over him. So who does that? Yahweh Shemel Shai. As a matter of fact, let's go into this real quick. 1 Samuel chapter 2 and 6. Yahweh killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. Yahweh maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up high. He raiseth up the poor out of the dust and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are Yahweh's, and he have set the world upon them. But going back into the main point, he killeth, he make it alive, he make it poor, and make it rich. Okay? Let's go into Daniel 4:17. This matter, Daniel 4 and 17, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that Yahweh ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the bases of men. Okay, and going back into the bases of men. Going back into the bases of men. Job chapter 30 and verse 8. They were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were violent in the earth. Okay, this is Esau, Edom. Now when you go back into the scriptures here, like I said, Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The Lord did that. The Lord set him up. He was a basis of men. He set him up at the end, put this world in his hand. That's why this place is being ruled the way it is. It's being ruled out of wickedness. As a matter of fact, Sirach, tell you what, we're going to Sirach. Let's go to Sirach, chapter 10. And 8, because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Okay? That's what's going to happen at the end of Esau, Edom's reign. Okay? The Lord is going to take him down. He's going to have nothing. He's going to perish. But 2/3 of our people are going to perish with him. We're taking that goddamn MOTB, man. And then on top of that, thinking that, you know, some of these other camps, going back to what I was saying, talking about that you could pull it out at the last minute. I wouldn't try that. Just like the Apostle Elder say, I wouldn't try that. I wouldn't try that theory. Because that's all that is right now, a damn theory. The Lord said that you take it, you're going to get destruction. That's all I need to know. The Lord say you take it, you're going to get destroyed, man. I mean, what's so hard about that to understand? If somebody say, yo, you take this, you're going to overdose. And you go, all right. You swallow the pill, boom. Next thing you know, you're foaming on the ground at the mouth. Man warned you and told you, take that, you're going to overdose. Okay? It's like when the doctors tell you, don't take too much acetaminophen with ibuprofen or whatever. Don't double up on doses and all this type of stuff. Take every couple of hours, every 4 hours. That's why there's instructions, right? But y'all telling you people that, hey, you could take that out. You could try it. You could try and take it out. But that's a death sentence that you send your people to, man. And don't the scriptures say in Micah? Let's get this real quick. Micah. It's a shame for you heads, man. Micah chapter 3:1. And I said, Hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel. Is it not for you to know judgment? Right. Is it not for you to know fucking judgment, man? Are you supposed to be telling your people about what's coming down the pipe? Huh? And like we always say, before those missiles fly, this gotta try the whole world, man. Because the missiles is is the Lord's indignation, man. That's that fire and brimstone. Why is fire and brimstone gonna come first, and then what? Esau Edom is gonna go around and tell everybody, hey, take the MOTB? Nah. There's gonna come a time where he cuts all this internet, all your bank accounts, everything, because everything is going in that digital. Oh, shit! I remember now. Everything is going in the digital market, the digital sense, the digital way of life. They're trying to get rid of paper dolls because they say paper doll got diseases and all types of shit it can carry, right? So they're trying to do away with those things and move everything into a digital format. And it only makes sense if you have a digital, if you have so much technology, right? You could, Esau Edom, he uses his subtlety for wickedness. There's a balance of things, right? You could be subtle with it. You could say, yo, okay, put that into it, not in a crafty, wicked sense. I'm talking in a righteous sense. You can put that MOTB inside and it'll read your body waves and all this type of stuff. Okay, that makes sense for, a digital age, a digital society. But at the same time, people ain't looking and saying, hey, that man could control you, eh? That man could put a virus into that information, into that chip. Because they say with that, MOTB, they can read your heart rates, they can know what you're talking about, they'll know where you're at, all these different things. So they know what signals to send to alter to you. So yeah, I can understand in a digital sense, in a digital reality, that you would want to make everything digital, the money, you know what I mean? For a better life, right? Or for, a better life, right? Everything more secure, right? But these people are thinking without proper judgment. These people are thinking for themselves, cease from thine own wisdom. Because when you put that something inside of you, like Revelation 16 says, you're going to see that pus. Actually, I should get it here. Slovakia. When you go into Revelation chapter 16, go into that word sore, right? Sore, okay? A wound, okay? Producing a discharge, pus, an ulcer, okay? This is why these guys don't warn their people, man. Telling somebody that you could take the MOTB and then pull it out at the last minute, that's crazy. You can't do that. Anyways, let's get into this. Revelation chapter 16 and verse 2. And they went, and the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth. And there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark, going back into this, charagma, okay? of the beast and upon them which worship his image. Okay? So going into this system, of course everybody in this system, image, the system, is gonna take that charagma, okay? And all you individuals out there, like, you know, in regular day life, they would call us the peons, right? You got a heap load, a hot load of individuals out here that are gonna take that MOTV. But you know, the only people that are not gonna take that MOTV is the elect. The elect are gonna stand 10 toes down, being fully warned about that MOTV. They're not gonna take it. Okay. You have some people in other camps or whatnot. You know, they're starting to say, no, I ain't gonna take that. I ain't gonna take that. But we'll see. Those days there will separate the men from the boys, man. Okay. But to all you individuals, Revelation 16 and verse 2, that sword gonna come up. That also, that pus. Okay, that leaking nastiness gonna come up upon you guys for taking that, man. You're not supposed to put things like that inside your body. Okay? Don't you see that people who put hearts and limbs and different things into their body, they gotta constantly take medication so that their body don't reject whatever is in there? Even people with piercings and shit, okay? Piercings, and then they got something implanted in themselves, like they got, you know, they gotta go get that checked out sometimes. So you people are not thinking. You're not using your fucking head. And all you camp leaders out there, man, Micah 3:1, is it not for you to know judgment? You don't know no judgment? You don't proceed, you know, proper judgment don't proceed out your mouth, man. Because you know why? The Lord ain't working with you, man. Bottom line. The Lord ain't working with you, man. So going back into this, the Internet of Things, okay? Esau Edom moving this system into a digital system. It says that the Internet of Things, the interconnection via the Internet of computing devices embedded in everyday objects, such as you. You're gonna be the object. You're gonna be the object that chip is implanted into, the MOTV is implanted into. You're gonna be the object, man. Because already you're an object in the system. You're just a number, okay? When you come out, you got the birth certificate, okay? You're a number. You're a fucking number in this system, man. Social insurance, you're a number. You're a fucking number, okay? Embedded in everyday objects, embedded in enabling them to send and receive data. How's the MOTV gonna fit everything on there? Well, let's go back. Hold up. The brother uploaded it here. He says Mark the Charagma. Charax, that's the delivery system. Steezel, right? And then you have Grapho, the instruction written on the shit, okay? Now that was on camera. The instructions written on this shit, right? So what do you mean, how is that gonna fit? Right here, man. Your passport information, your iris, your fingerprint, your money is gonna be digital, your ID, driver's license, all that. It's all gonna be there, your medical records, everything. Oh, how's you go out? You guys are crazy, man. Anyways, going back into the Internet of Things, the interconnection via the Internet of computing devices embedded in everyday objects, enabling them to send and receive data. Okay, so that's the Internet of Things in a nutshell. Now let's go to something else. Central bank digital currency. Central bank digital currency, the CBDC, are the digital forms of government-issued currency that isn't pegged to physical commodities. They are issued by central banks whose role is to support financial services for a nation's government and its commercial banking system. set monetary policies, and issue currency. So, bottom line, everything's right there. Even David Guzik, I don't know if you can see it, the Bible commentaries, even a broken clock is right twice a day, man. Look at this. Look at what he said. When you go into Revelation chapter 13, go read the commentary from Guzik if you haven't already, and you're gonna laugh. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Come on, man. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna be like, how do these camp? It's not gonna be a wonder to you because, hey, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not working with them. That's why they don't have the vision. A prophet, a seer, is supposed to be a visionary, man. They're supposed to be able to envision these things through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Things that are coming afar off, but they can't see it. It's right there at the fucking door and they can't see it. Let's go into this real quick. The commentary for Revelation 13, right? Cause it all to receive a mark under the government of the beast and his associates. All will be given a mark. I wonder what that mark is. Without the mark, one will not be able to participate in the economy. No one may buy or sell except one who has the mark of his name. That's a different translation, right? Now, let's go back into this as well. Another thing. It says the ancient Greek word for mark, paragma, isn't generally applied to people. Some have taken this as symbolic mark. No, but a literal mark needed to buy or sell is certainly conceivable and practical. 2. The technology to give people a mark that enables them to buy and sell in the electronic economy is available. There are many different ways it could happen, and such programs are proposed and tested constantly. So come on, man. Come on, man. IUIC, the ignorant united in Christ, or the ignorant united in corruption. Okay? That's exactly what you guys are, you IUIC guys. You're the ignorant united in corruption, man. You guys take a hold of the scriptures and you fucking corrupt it, man. You don't tell the truth. You're for hire, okay? You are hirelings. You're the very same Matthew chapter 23 coming back again, man. You're those false fucking prophets, man. The Pharisees, the wicked ass Pharisees, man. Because you gotta say it like that. Not all the Pharisees were wicked, right? But they hey, oh man, the water Yahweh Shem Yahushua for making me learn this truth from the apostle elders of Great Millstone. Not no flattery, but this is where the truth can be found, all right? That's why I always gave my double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone, because they rule well, and I still give my double honors because they're worthy of them. They didn't take the word, they didn't bind it, they didn't, just like Paul. Paul was worthy of his double honors too. It said that Paul, what Paul had to go through, death, shipwreck, you know, prison, much tribulation Paul had to go through to get this word ushered out there the right way. Okay? Paul went through a hell of a lot to get this doctrine out there. The amount of journeys that he took, is he not worthy of his double honors? So my apostle elders, fuck yeah, they're worthy of the double honors too, man. And some people just say it as a mantra. I say it in sincerity and in truth. Because when we read these scriptures, god damn, man, and we look out there at these other camps out there, they're hogwash, man. So yeah, fuck yeah, I say double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone, because they're worthy of it. These other camps out there, you're not worthy of shit, man, but destruction. So I'm going to continue to say my double honors, not in disrespect, but they're worthy of it, okay? So right here we have it broken down that the MOTB is very readily available. We see it very readily available to be pushed out there. But you fucking camp leaders, what are you doing? Let me get Micah 3 and you guys ain't warned them about these things, man. Shame on you, man. But then you want to run game and talk shit about the apostle elders, that they teach you to grape little girls. Get the hell out of here, man. You're working on the emotions of people with your lies. But what's going to happen to you niggas, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to make a public example of you guys, man. Just like James and Jambres. Hey, let me get this real quick here. Micah 3:1. And I said, here I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel. Is it not for you to know judgment? Is it not for you guys to know judgment, man? You guys are up to bullshit out there, man. Bullshitting the people. Lying to them. And then you're working on the emotions of people by saying what you're saying. To get more numbers. The purple gang. Okay? You guys are a bunch of fucking false prophets, man. You guys are working on the emotions of people just to get numbers. And you got other people who are watching it and saying, you know what? I'm going to try that scheme. 501c3s. I don't need a 501c3 to come out here and speak. Run my yap, as they would say. Why would you need a 501c3 unless you mixing, you got one foot in the world and you got the other foot out. Unless you mixing and mingling the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua with money, with the world, right? That's why you need a 501c3. It all makes sense. Get the hell out of here, man. And that's why I say the apostle elders are worthy of their double honors, man. I don't give a fuck. They're worthy of their double honors, man. Because the rest of you camp leaders out here, you're not doing good, man. You're not teaching the people right. You're teaching them to go off. You're teaching them to do wickedness. Telling people you can have sex on the Sabbath. Are you fucking out of your mind? So that means say, whosoever hear that now and say to themselves, yo, I know it's the Sabbath right now, and I know it's the Passover. We can squeeze one in, you know. That's a solemn fucking time, man. Day of Atonement, the same thing. So that means that all these guys out there, they've been fucking railing down girls on Shabbat and high holy days. Get the fuck out of here, man. My apostle elders are worthy of their double honors, man. The rest of you guys are a fucking prime example how not to walk. But they're a prime example how to walk in the absence, physical absence of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The Spirit is with them. Okay? Can't pull the wool over our eye. Fuck that. 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 8. Now as James and Jambres withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth. These guys always put the name, not but the name. You got many names. Man, you sound like a fucking Christian. You sound like Oprah Winfrey. That's a damn fucking shame, man. A man of your age and of your stature this is the scripture say, teach them to your sons. Our spiritual fathers are the apostle elders. That's why we're not disobedient to parents. Now your congregation, whatever, okay, your congregation, here it is what you're teaching to your sons, to your spiritual sons, that you could fuck on the Sabbath, that you could violate a holy day of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You must be mad. Something wrong with you. Something there wrong with that fucking doctrine all the rest of you have, man. When time come on a dead, you guys will be the first fucking examples hung up on fucking posts, man. And you go, yo, isn't that Nate? Holy shit, man. What they do Nate like that, man? You know, all their congregation, crying and shit. Just like the Nature Boy congregation crying for him. Because you guys are spreading wickedness, man. You're spreading lies. You're not even speaking. You're perverting the scriptures, man. But when time comes, they see you guys hang up around a fucking pole wrap, hang up by your neck and slew up, one piece of your leg missing and thing. When they start seeing those type of things, man, that's the perfect judgment to put out there because you guys were misleading the people, causing them to err. Boy, GMS got white boys in their camps. Romans 18 and 4, man, and 14. Romans 8, I say 18. Romans 8, right, if I'm not mistaken. and 14 and 16, right? Those brothers who came into the word, they were being led by the Spirit. And you know, you got to try the Spirit. So when they came up to talk to the brothers, their spirit bears witness with their spirit that they are the sons of the living power. What the fuck is your problem? 1 Samuel, 16 and 7 or 8, don't judge on the outward appearance. That's what men do. Proverbs 3 and 5, cease from your own wisdom, man. So they're always resisting the truth, okay? They're always resisting the truth. And yes, the apostle elders have 100% truth. That's what, hey, there's supposed to be 100% truth out here. When you go to a doctor, okay? When you go to a doctor, or you're on university campus, and the teachers are teaching you, do you say to the teacher, oh, I don't want 100% truth, I just want 50% today. Next day, you know? Give me 75% when we can handle it. When we can't handle 50, boy, we can't even handle 50 right now, you know? Why not just give me 20%, please. You know, slide it to 10%, and we go on, make it go on. That's what you're gonna say? That's what you're gonna say to the doctor? The doctor goes, hey man, I got some bad news, you have cancer. Oh, just give me 10% of the truth. Why would you say that? You want 100% of the truth. So somebody out here has to have 100% of the truth. And you know how we know? Because the elect shall praise his holy name. Sirach 17 and 10. The elect shall praise his holy name. And the elect are going to be taken out of here. The elect are the ones who are going to please him. And he's going to be well happy. The elect ain't going to be telling lies here and there with the doctrine and playing with it. And the Lord is going to say, well, these were the best I could grab. No. They're being refined by the word. The word is as fire. Okay? So let's go back into this, man, because those guys are always resisting the truth. And as a matter of fact, they think that they know it all, you know? You're not Mr. Know-it-all, you don't know it all. Because you don't even have the truth, man. They're telling your congregation that you can have sex on the Sabbath, on the Shabbat. You tell them that, what am name? The other group there said that people can do things in the anal. That's sodomy, my youth. I don't know. Last time I checked, we have laws, statutes, and commandments. And it says to keep them, apply them, first of all, rehearse them, right? Rehearse them, apply them, keep them to the best of your ability. Now I ask you, say, is anybody putting a knife to your neck saying, yo, you have to sodomize this thing, you know? Yo, you have to fuck on the Sabbath, you know? Yo, here's some pork, my yo, you better eat it or you're put to death. Those were the days of old when that used to happen to us, where they force us, Maccabees and all that, right? It speaks about that. Telling us to stop worshiping our Lord, right? Or the next thing with the name, IUIC, the name problem. Let me get something real quick. These guys got a fucking problem, like a serious problem in their head, man. Look what the old went through for us, man. We ought to obey God rather than men. Okay, we're obeying the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Look what the apostles went through. Acts chapter 5 and verse 40. And to him they agreed, and when they had called the apostles and beaten them, they commanded that they should not speak in the name of Yahushai, and let them go. And what the apostles do? And they departed from the presence of the council, rejoicing that they were counted worthy to suffer for his... Slacky, I'm getting ahead of myself. Rejoice that they were counted worthy to suffer shame for his name. Are you hearing this? And daily in the temple and in every house they cease not to teach and preach Yahushai HaMashiach. What the fuck is wrong with these guys, man? You false prophet, your fruits are coming to surface, man. And we're seeing them. And it's no good. You got worm and everything inside your fruits, man. You don't produce good fruits. Your produce is off, man. Ayo, take that produce and go over there, son. We're not selling your produce over here. Go take the produce and go over there, son. The produce we're producing here, huh? No. The fruits that we're producing over here is, special unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Like the Lord said, we're being made up as His precious jewels, man. Precious jewels don't got no marks and scratches and etches on them. So what we tell you, hey, go sell them fruit over yonder. In this market, in this agora, we not sell that fruit. Go sell that fruit in another agora. Not here, sir. No. Not around here. We have a reputation and name to stand to. The name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All them fruit there, in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, they're blessed and they're good. Okay? They produce good fruit. Right? That's why Amos 3:3 say what? Can two walk together, at least they be agreed. Scatter. We don't need you around here. We don't care about your doctrine. So they keep telling us about the name. So we say, oh, the name is important. Sirach chapter 17 and 10. The elect shall praise His holy name, and the elect shall praise His holy name, and the elect shall praise His holy name. That's why we say, Lord willing, we're the hopeful elect. We don't boast about it. We don't jump up and say, yeah, we're the elect. Come on. We right here, them people there, no. Are we? No, we don't say that. We always tell you, hopeful elect. So going back into these other camps like Nate and all the rest of them. 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 8. Now as James and Jambres withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth. Men of corrupt minds. Let's go into that word corrupt. Corrupt. Deprived. Deprived of what? Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. To be destroyed, to perish. Bombaclad. Utterly perish. Damn. God damn, that harsh right there, man. That's a nice one, eh? Men of corrupt minds. And what should corruption get? Destruction. You don't want to eat that. You don't want that going in your mouth. You don't want that for your picnic them. No. Just destroy it. Throw it in the fire. Go to another agora. Don't come to our agora to try and sell them fruit there. Because it's not good. It's bad fruit. See it? Retrobate concerning the faith. Yeah, these guys are faith-based Israelites. Faith-based Israelites. That's what you're supposed to have. You're supposed to have faith. But these guys out here curse faith. They curse out the letters of Paul too. This is how these people's mindset is, man. You could tell by what they're saying, how they're behaving. Guys up in the past on Passover, the day up in a club, hanging out, chilling with model girls and things. Yo, this is a solemn time. That's a solemn time. The Lord has put the death angel is there. Let me get that scripture, man. A lot of you guys fooling around with time. You have grace right now, eh? It's called a grace period for a certain reason, man. Let me get it actually. Is that 59? You have grace period right now. You guys are gaming like Nintendo. See? You guys are gaming like Nintendo, man. And when the Lord passed judgment, don't come screaming, oh God, oh Lord God. What does He say He's going to say to you? Get away from me, you workers of iniquity. I never knew you. Get the hell away. Let's go to Susanna 1 and 59. I like this one here. Where is it? Oh shit, it's locked here. Susanna 1 and 59. Then said Daniel unto him, well, thou hast also lied against thine own head. For the angel of Yahweh waited with the sword to cut thee in two, that he may destroy you. Okay? And that's what's going to happen. These men of corrupt mind, these reprobate individuals passing off false information. What do they call it? Misinformation. Passing off misinformation. That's not well. That's not good. You're not supposed to do that. Go to another one here. First Chronicles chapter 21 and verse 16. And David lifted up his eyes and saw the angel of Yahweh standing between the earth and the heaven, having a sword drawn in his hand, stretched out over Jerusalem. Then David and the elders of Israel, who were clothed in sackcloth, fell upon their faces. Clothed in sackcloth. Hold up. They had royal garments on. They're clothed in royal apparel, purple and all that. The purple boys. Yeah, David and his men, that was a misprint. They were in sackcloth, they were in purple, right? It says sackcloth, they're in sackcloth and fell upon their face, man. The only one I know next to that was John. Well, John, it said there are camels here, right? But sackcloth, it's not no royal apparel, man. That's like burlap. That's like burlap, man. You know what I'm saying? That's like burlap, man. So, going back into this, you individuals out there, you're not afraid. You don't have the fear of Yahweh Shimi Al-Shai. It tells you in Proverbs chapter 1 and many other scriptures that the fear is the beginning of where you get those things, man. Where you get that wisdom, where you get those keys, where you get the understanding. Okay? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of that. If you're not fearing the Lord, then you're just wasting your time, man. You're out here wasting your damn time. Because what's going to happen in the end? You're going to be destroyed. Remember, corrupt, right? When you're going to corrupt, deprive, a corrupted in mind, to destroy, to be destroyed, to perish. Okay? And that's what the Lord has set up for you, to be destroyed, to perish, man. The Lord has them angels, and death angels just waiting. And all they doing is waving the sword like this. They're even looking at it. They're doing little dances. The Macarena with that shit. They're waiting. They're waiting to come down here and fuck shit up. But you individuals, you stand in the back and sit on your knees, prideful, kicking up your fucking feet. Like you prideful individuals, man. You know? You go on and kick up your feet and kick back and all the rest of that shit. Sit on your knees. Yahweh Shimi Al-Shai is going to destroy you niggas, man. You false prophets and you two-third niggas in the house of Israel. Okay? Because the Lord is searching the house with a candle, man. Building up his jewels. So let's go back into this. Now as James and Jambres withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth. Men of corrupt minds, reprobate. Let's go into that. Reprobate. Okay? Not standing the test, not approved. Yeah, coins, yeah. Like when you test a coin and you put it to test and they go, oh, it's gold, and you put a little line and it goes, this is brass, yo. I put the acid test to it, this ain't real. Okay? That which does not prove itself, such as it ought, okay? Unfit for whatever purpose, like they're unfit for this truth, okay? To do breakdowns, to give the people guidance, okay? They're unfit for that, right? Spurious, oh shit, unapproved, unfit, reprobate, okay? Void of understanding, you know? A castaway, reject, god damn, unapproved, castaway, rejected, reprobate, man. Void of understanding, man, okay? Devoid of understanding. As a matter of fact, it tells you that in Romans, okay? So let's go into this again. Reprobate concerning the faith. What the other camp forgetting the Paul's letters? Paul's letters expounded on faith and having faith. And what faith was about. Hebrews chapter 11. Come on now. It's a no wonder. Everything's being shown, man. Everything is being shown. like peroxide, you get cut, and say there's like dirt and germs in there, or even when you pour water into it, whatever. But peroxide I use because peroxide is supposed to be a bubbling like agent, right? Woo, woo. You see? You see? That man came this close. This society, from the ruler on down, this is why this society is the way it is, man. Judgment, proper judgment, don't proceed it from the ruler, man. This is why these people are in such a rush, in such a hurry. They're causing so much car accidents, this and that. You know? It's because they don't have that ability, man. The Lord didn't give them that ability to think. And where's our thinking come from? Where's our guidance come from? The scriptures, man. From Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right. So going back into this concerning, you know, what I was saying about peroxide, it's like a bubbling agent. So when you get cut, say there's dirt in there, say there's some unseen thing to the eye inside of there, shake that on there, you know, like baking soda, you know, you shake that on there, it starts bubbling out, okay, bubbling out. The chemical reaction starts bubbling out, whatever's on there. When you have dirt underneath your fingernails, you're trying to keep your fingernails nice and clean. You take that peroxide and, you know, swing that around your fingers and clean it off, and all the stain and mess will come off, right? So, hey, they even say, I wouldn't do this though, and I'm not recommending nobody does that. Take peroxide with some baking soda and you put it on your enamel, your teeth, and it makes it whiter, you know? But I'm not recommending none of that shit, so don't. Hey, you heard what that guy said? No. I'm not telling you to go do that, okay? So, going back into this, let's go to verse 9. But they shall proceed no further, for their folly shall be made manifest unto all men, as theirs also was. Okay, let me say it again. But they shall proceed no further, for their folly shall be made manifest unto all men, as theirs also was. As James and Jambres folly was manifest unto all men, so the same with these men today. Their folly is going to be made manifest onto all of us, and we already see it. Okay, let's go into that word there. Folly. Okay, want of understanding, madness, expressing itself in rage, foaming from the mouth, stupidity. Okay, negative as a negative particle. Madness. Okay, all their madness, hell doctrine. You could have sex on the Sabbath. All these things that they're talking and all the lies, the deceit is going to be made manifest, man. Okay? So, hey, man. As the Lord said, you shall know them by their fruits. Okay? Matthew, actually, let me start from 15. Matthew chapter 7 and verse 15. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing. Yeah, they play the part. We're all garments. We got these fringes on, t-shirt fringes. Yeah, we're Israelites, you know? All right. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are raven, let me get to that word, raven wolves, man. Rapturous, ravenous, a robber, extortioner, okay? An extortioner, man, because they preach for hire. Let me see if I can pull away by force. So, ravenous wolves, man. Robbers, okay? Hirelings, extortioners, basically. You understand? Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing. Okay? Let me see something else. Garment, remnant, cloak, outer garment, okay? Sheep. We already know what sheep is. It's supposed to be humble, right? So let's get back to this. Beware of false prophets which come to you in sheep's clothing, in these garments, looking like us, right? Pretending to be all humble, all, yeah. But yet, these same guys that tell you, fuck faith, fuck the letters of Paul, right? But then they got AR-15s out at camp. Does the scripture say that a man of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the angels of the Lord are going to encamp around them that, oh yeah, wait, hold up. The ones that fear him, they don't fear him. It tells you that the Lord taketh pleasure in them. Psalms 147:11. He taketh pleasure in them that fear him. Okay? They don't have the fear of the Lord. It's very it's very easy to understand this. It's like a little math equation. Bap, bap, bap. There's the boom. Just like Matthew chapter 7 and 15. Do the math equation, man. You shall know them by their fruits. But inwardly, they are raving wolves, man. You gotta watch out for these guys. Extortioners, the pocket. Remember that guy that they extorted? The pocket, okay? These guys, hey, taking men and saying, oh, or women, if your man's not in the truth, we'll hook you up with one that's in the truth. That's adultery, man. You doing wife swap type shit. We knows what happens who knows what happens inside those parties? You know, we don't. I ain't even gonna speculate. Let it be what it is, man. Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistle? No. You want the fruit, okay? You don't want to gather something that like I said, something that have worm there all inside, you know? You don't want to gather something like that. You want something proper, something that can nourish you, something that is wholesome, okay? That's what you want, to be fed, right? To feed that hunger to your soul, to your body, right? So continuing. Continuing, verse 17, even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit, okay? And we know them by their doctrine. We know them by their, by their deeds and acts and what they're telling people to do, okay? And they're bringing forth corrupt fruit. Remember the scriptures tell you, bring no blame to this ministry. That means that you have to watch every nook and cranny. Just before these scriptures here, it tells about the straight gate. Enter ye at the straight gate. Okay? It's not come as you are. Hey, once you hit that line right there, you better start walking right. You know? You better start cleaning up your actions. You better start falling into line. You better start applying. Okay? Come as you are. That's that fucking wacky-tacky cranberry Christian shit, okay? Sweet, you know? That sweet shit. Yup, the results, the acts, the workings, the deeds, okay? And we see what they be saying, that men can have sex on high holy days, that you can have sex on the Shabbat. You can't have sex on the Shabbat. You can't have sex on no high holy day, okay? But what the hell, man? So anyways, even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit. But a corrupt fruit, let me go to that word corrupt. Oh, yep, rotten. Corrupted by one or no longer fit for use, worn out. Your pum corrupt, gal, worn out. Of poor quality, damn, bad, unfit for use, worthless. Yeah. Say that for them woman pum nowadays. Oh shit, Salakia. But anyways, a good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. That's self-explanatory, okay? Every tree that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewed down and cast into the fire. And that's what's gonna happen to these sucker MCs out here, man. They're going to be hewed down because they're false prophets. And they're going to be what? Cast into the fire. See? Which is righteous. Because you're all here playing games with the people. Well, first of all, you're playing games with the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. With his doctrine, his word. You're playing games with yourself. You're playing games with the people, okay? Causing them to err, okay? Wherefore, by their fruits ye shall know them, okay? So that's it, man. These guys out here, they're not telling you the prophecy is right. They're not telling you anything right. All they're telling you is that you're an Israelite. You're an Israelite, read the laws and keep the laws. They themselves don't keep the laws. What Yahushua said, do after what they say, but don't do what they do, man. Okay? Because he's going into the scriptures, right? They're going into the scriptures, going into the laws, right? But don't walk as they walk, because they are a corrupt tree. They are a corrupt tree bringing forth corrupt fruit, man. So, hey, man, you know, these people out here, Slakia, you can see the hogwash and the garbage that you guys are trying to portray, man, and try to give to these people. It's not going to happen, man. You're not breaking down prophecy right. You're spewing all your corruption. You're corrupting these people. You, your damn self, is corrupt. You're crooked. Can't be made straight. But the Lord is going to do you something, man. He's going to destroy your ass, man. Get rid of you. Good fucking riddance. Okay? Jeremiah chapter 23 and 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pastures, saith the Lord. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh power of Israel against the pastors. Slakia. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh power of Israel against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, saith the Lord. Right. Because he misguiding these people, man. He's got these people in a lost state. Sure, they may know they're Israelites, but what's the sense if you don't teach them the right way? In fact, that's even worse. Because you become double worse. You become even worse than you were before. Because what happens? The truth is not really settled in you. Yeah, you come to know the truth, but the truth is not really settled in you. And you become worse than the man that you was before, man. Remember, it tells you that you leave his house swept. And then when he come back, when the demon come back, the old man, he bring more demons with him. Even worse than the demons from before. And they occupy that house. They're going to stay in that house, goddammit. They're going to stay in that house forever until the house is destroyed. Okay? Jeremiah chapter 14 and 14. Then Yahweh said unto me, the prophets prophesy lies in my name. And I set them not, neither have I commanded them, neither spake unto them. Slakia. They prophesy unto you a false vision and divination and a thing of naught and the deceit of their heart. Therefore thus saith Yahweh concerning the prophets that prophesy in my name, and I sent them not. Yet they say sword and famine shall not be in this land, by sword and famine shall those prophets be consumed. And that's it, man. All you false prophets in the house of Israel are going to be destroyed, man. Because you did not guide the people right. You did not set them on in the right order. Okay? It was for you to know judgment. Okay? The Lord put the Spirit on you to know judgment. The Lord put the Spirit on you to tell these people about what's about to happen. You know, when they say pending doom. Why do you think Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and 1 says what it says? It tells you to gather up to the... as a matter of fact, let me get it real quick. Real quick. Yeah, that was... Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and 1. Remember now thy creators in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. So we're telling you to gather up before those wicked days come. And that's what these elders are supposed to be doing. These are the camp leaders, right? They're supposed to be warning their people as a watchman set on high from Yahweh, right? To warn the people. That's what a watchman is. A watchman's way up in the watchtower, right? Looking down for pending doom. Enemies, whatnot, whatever, right? That's the job of a watchman. But what these guys doing? They're not warning the people, man. They're not giving them warning or correction, man. And what, you think you deserve salvation for that? You just deserve death because you're corrupted. Corruption is made for death, man. Corruption was made to be destroyed. You just read it, okay? You're gonna perish, okay? And you didn't set these people right, man. You didn't tell them the true name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You came and learned it, turned against it, right? And all you other camp leaders out there, you too, man. Keep on with your fuckery and see what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is gonna do to you. And with that, Akim, I'm gonna close out. All praises, all honor, all glory be unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation unto the elect, and peace and salutation unto all the Akim doing and pushing this word in all honesty, truth, and sincerity worldwide. Lord willing, to next week, Akim, stay strong. Matthew chapter 24 and 13 to you all. With that, Wa Abad Babal, Shalom Akim.